Days of Our Lives Steve and Brady's DNA test on Sophia sparks Salem answers. Days of Our Lives spoilers: Sophia grabs baby and runs. Lambs with Tesoro as plan blows up. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives shocks as Brady Black just set up out he's not the granddad of little Tesoro, the firehouse baby, but I feel like he and Steve Johnson may not stop until they find out the verity about the Riddle baby. I had a suggestion that Tesoro was going to be Tate Black as son, and then we are. That's exactly what we just set up out. Let's dive in. Days of Our Lives Tate not the father, DNA stunner. Dr. Kayla Brady just gave Brady the stunning news that Tate's DNA was a match for baby Tesoro. Of course, Brady is still veritably suspicious because the whole Sophia Choi baby relinquishment thing is so dodgy, and she's obviously lying to them about the baby's gender. Brady thinks she's lying about a lot more. He doesn't trust Sophia. So, it could be that Brady won't stop until he finds out what Sophia did with his grandbaby. And if Brady persists in this hunt for answers, Steve will continue to help him break the riddle of who Tesoro parents are. Rafe Hernandez might continue helping as well because he may want to know the verity about the little baby boy he's fostering, with help from Gabby Hernandez and Leo Stark and Javi Hernandez. Sophia's deception on Days of Our Lives was Aaron the real father? With Tate not being the daddy, it looks like Team Aaron Greensuckers could be right. For months, there has been tons of enterprise. I've talked about it then that Sophia presumably hit the wastes with Aaron the day that Tate called Holly Jonas' name out during. Still, Sophia was stressed, eating in Horton Town Square, and also Aaron joined her and was participating her sweet treats, if you flash back. Aaron's had a crush on her for quite a while, and also Sophia suggested they go hang out and binge, watch Body and Soul. So now there's a chance that Sophia has known all along that Aaron was her baby daddy. I mean, Twisted Sophia might have been conspiring to use this gestation to get near to Tate John. Indeed, when Sophia and Tate were planning to terminate the gestation, that still could have been a cling experience in her crooked little brain. Sophia off the rails on Days of Our Lives. So, this Jen Spears wannabe may have been lying to Tate for months. And formerly Sophia's mama refused to allow her to terminate the gestation. Sophia might have shifted gears. Indeed, if she suspected that Aaron was the daddy or could be the daddy, Sophia might have rotated and decided to just concentrate on Tate to try and get with him. Sophia has always wanted to be Tate's gal, and she's done a lot of unconscionable effects to keep her former bestie, Holly, down from her man, from dishing on Holly and Tate at Inferior Hop to going and getting a job at the Brady pub to be near to him. And now, oh my gosh, Sophia is getting worse by the day. She spiked formerly tipsy Holly's Diet Coke to get her knockout drunk, and she took those mischievous filmland of her former BFF and transferred them over to Johnny DiMera's phone. Sophia has been lashing out at Holly, trying to ruin any chance that she'd get back with Tate. Sophia also wanted to make sure Johnny and Chanel Dupree couldn't borrow her son, Taisto, and she was hoping to break them up as well to discipline Johnny for intruding up the relinquishment in the history. Brady and Steve's disquisition unraveling the riddle. Meanwhile, Brady asks Steve for help chancing out what happened during Sophia's relinquishment. And I mean, poor Tate. He is plotted because he just wants check. And now Brady's left with a riddle. Knowing Tate is Tesoro's father is the end of effects. Brady needs to get the baby tested to see if it matches Sophia. That way, he knows if Tate's got a baby out there nearly at each, or if Sophia was lying about the baby's maternity. Because formerly Brady and Steve figured out that Sophia's baby and Tesoro could be one and the same. And that's why they asked Rafe to help by swabbing the little Joe's impertinence. And now Brady comes to what seems like a dead end. But I suppose they're going to push history it. I suspect Steve and Brady will catch a hair off Sophia's head or steal her toothbrush or find a glass she was drinking out of. There are lots of ways to get DNA. Aaron's return on Days of Our Lives a new clue in the maternity mystification? You may recall Aaron was acting kind of weird around Tate before he left for Canada to be with his con mama. Aaron said that he'd commodity to tell Tate, but they got intruded, and also he left city, and he no way revealed to Tate whatever he meant to say. So now Aaron is back and he's Tate's roommate in the dorms at Salem University. So the question is whether Aaron suspects he might be the father of Sophia's child or not. However, she might have prevaricated to him or dragooned him to keep quiet, if so. And you know the Days of Our Lives pens do and bring back characters for no reason. They do and have the budget for spare people. So Aaron is back for a reason, obviously. His sisters Kate Roberts and Felicity Green both live in Salem, while their mama has been moved to a new installation that's close by. And their family Mark Green is getting parole, but we still do and indeed know if we're going to see Mark back in Salem, or if he'll just fade into the background and get out, Screen mentions. Further to be revealed about Aaron on Days of Our Lives. There's surely further to Aaron's story in Salem. They brought him back for a reason, and we're going to find out soon. But the question is, who gets the verity? Steve Johnson and Brady are probing Sophia and the relinquishment, and they may not stop now that they know Tate is Aunt Testo's pater. There are just too numerous holes in Sophia's story. And if Brady suspects Sophia might be Tesoro's mama, also that would get his son Tate completely off the hook and give him peace of mind. So Brady has a lot of motive to press forward and perhaps do one further DNA test on the baby. Perhaps Aaron will eventually confess to Tate, or he'll open up to Ariana Horton about his one-night stage with Sophia. Or perhaps Steve suggests to Brady that they run one last test before they drop the Tesoro thing. They may want to get 100% confidence in the fact that that child has no ties to Tate or Sophia before the baby's espoused, and it's too late for them to do any further testing. The verity will come out ultimately. It always does. Days of Our Lives spoilers: Sophia grabs baby and runs. Lambs with Tesoro as plan blows up. Days of Our Lives spoilers allude that Sophia Choi may snare the baby and run at some point. Sophia might decide to escape with Tesoro once her plan blows up in her face, so let's bandy how it all could go down. It's clear that Sophia's gotten in over her head when it comes to her rearmost scheme. Sophia spiked Holly Jonas' drink, but she didn't anticipate that Holly would accidentally set a dorm fire and sleep through the alarm that followed. Days of Our Lives suckers know Holly could have failed if it hadn't been for Brady Black pulling her out of that bank-filled room. Of course, Sophia also wreaked effects for Johnny DiMera and Chanel Dupree DiMera with all her complaints as the anonymous birth mama. Now Chanel's upset they might no way be parents, but Days spoilers say Johnny may unravel the verity with Brady's backing. Tate Black may play a part in that as well if he figures out Sophia was disposing of Holly's phone when he tried to help her at the trash can. Sophia texted a libelous Holly snap to Johnny before eventually turning off the phone's position services, resetting it and jilting it outside the cantina. Despite Sophia's sweats to cover up her part in this mess, effects will just keep getting messier rather. Days spoilers suggest that the further everyone lodgings for answers, the further suggestions are going to point straight at Sophia. Brady was confused over Tesoro's DNA results, but he's getting Kayla Johnson to run the test again and let go of the idea that Tesoro's at the center of some Sophia drama. Indeed, if Aaron Green or someone differently is Tesoro's father rather, Days spoilers say Brady won't rest until he uncovers the whole story. The same goes for Johnny, so Sophia may wish she'd no way carried out her rearmost sabotage plan by the end of all this. In fact, Sophia may start to want she'd just kept Tesoro and avoided this agony. It's easy to imagine Sophia grabbing the baby and going on the run once she's backed into a corner. Sophia might escape with Tesoro and protest off a hopeless hunt sooner or laterally. Since Sophia gave up her maternal rights, she could find herself facing hijacking charges and some frantic sale nights. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Sophia will struggle as the walls near in, so stay tuned for updates on all shocking news and explosive moments. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.